Hey guys, so today's video is top 10 things not to say to a deaf person. But before we go into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and share and follow me on Instagram. Here. So, top 10 things not to say to a deaf person. I have genuinely been honest 8 or 9 of these questions, but I couldn't include some that other YouTubers have said really annoys them, so let's get started. Number 1. If you're deaf, how can you talk? I've been asked that quite a lot, but obviously from strangers because family know. I grew up about 16, 17 I started to go deaf. But you wouldn't go to someone and be like, if you can walk, why do you have a car? Number 2. So you can't drive. Now this one, I've been asked because a couple of years ago I was like, oh, I really want to drive. I want to learn how to drive. But then obviously I lost my eye and stuff, so now obviously I can't drive because I got one eye. But my eye didn't seem to be the problem with people. It used to be my hair, and that was the problem with people. Like, you don't need your ears to drive. We don't need to listen to the radio, we don't need to listen to music, we don't need to listen to our passengers, especially if you've got screaming kids in the back of your car. No. Deaf people have something called hawk eyes, which means because we don't have hair, our eyes kind of take over. We focus more on things, so we're more likely to catch something running the road quicker than a hearing person, because a hearing person would have all these distractions like the radio and stuff. So it's actually safer for deaf people to drive. Number 3. Does that mean you can't listen to music? So, going off my personal experience with music, I can't hear music very well. I can just understand like the rhythm, the beat of the music, rather than the lyrics of the music. So, if I'm in the car, I put my hand on the speaker of the car, and you got the music loud enough, you can feel the beat on the speaker. Same with the concert, the music's usually loud enough to feel it through your feet, or if you manage to get a seat, then you can feel it in your seat and things like that. So I go off feeling the vibrations, feeling the beat, the rhythm of the music more than I can following the lyrics. A lot of deaf people tend to listen to music that way. They also have hearing loops, which you can plug into your mobile phone if you have an ABI implant or a cochlear implant like myself. Unfortunately, I don't have a hearing loop, though. Yeah. Number 4. You don't look deaf. Excuse me? How am I supposed to look deaf? Do you want me to cut my ears off or something? Like, what? You don't look dumb, but here we are. I should probably have looked up it up. Number 5. Do you really need subtitles? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I'm deaf. Number 6. Now this one is not PG, but I have been asked this one twice, and it kind of amazes me how people even bother to ask you such a private question. So number 6 is, how do you have sex if you're deaf? Excuse me. I'm not going to give you sexual education on this, but if you're if you have to hear to have sex, you're having some pretty weird sex. Yeah, you should probably stop that. Number 7. People assuming death equals dumb. Right now, everyone probably thinks, what? No, that's stupid, but the way deaf people get treated, a lot of people still believe in this deaf and dumb type stereotype, or whatever it was back in like the 19th, 18th century. Like, deaf people are not dumb. Hello, I'm in university. Like, that's not dumb. I have deaf talent. I actually want to work at film and television production, and I'm pretty sure that's really hard to be in, so it doesn't make me dumb. I just can't hear sound very well, if not sometimes at all. But if you're exaggerating your speech, I get this quite a lot, and it's really embarrassing to deal with. If a deaf person tells you that they can lip read, then you have to, I don't know how to explain it, the way I explain it is, it's almost as if you're giving a presentation in front of hundreds of people, so your voice would be clear, you wouldn't mumble, you wouldn't talk fast, you'd go along with whatever you was presenting in the background on your presentation. You wouldn't talk too loud, you'd talk loud but comfortably loud so people could understand you, and it wasn't overwhelming. A lot of people exaggerate it, so when you tell them that you can lip read, or they need to talk a little bit louder, or you can't hear them very well to repeat themselves, a lot of people will over-exaggerate their mouth movements. Don't do that. Ever. Never ever. But no. How do you get up of a morning? Well, maybe in bed. I don't like getting up of a morning, truth be told. But I get up just like you get up, with your alarm. Or without an alarm if you've got it on day off. But I'm assuming they mean, how do you wake up with an alarm, maybe? You know? So I'm going to go along that lines. So the type of alarm I have is called a death alert alarm. And basically it's like a vibration pad type alarm you put under your pillow. You set an alarm on it and it vibrates. When the alarm goes off and not just a little bit, it really shocks you awake. Like you could have a heart attack if you're not expecting it. The same alarm is also a fire alarm. So it will also vibrate and flash red and white. It is a fire, which is really, 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 really good. So that's how I wake up in the morning. If I don't set an alarm, some odd times I can't hear my iPhone. Sometimes. But more or not, I do use the death alert alarm to wake up. Number 10. This one grinds my absolute gears, right? Don't know how many gears I have, but it grinds them all. When someone gives me the pen and paper, after I've asked them to write it down what they're saying because I can't understand them. And yeah, you heard that, right? I've asked hospital receptionists, I've asked pharmacy receptionists, I've asked even people like people who work at university, and then like waitresses and things like that. I've asked them when I can't understand them, can they type it or can they write down what they're saying? And a handful will proceed to pass me the pen and paper. And it's kind of like, oh no, you write down what you're saying because I'm deaf. And they're still kind of like trying to shove the pen and paper in my face. And there's been points where I have written down, you need to write down what you're saying. I'm handed it to them because they just not listening at all. Like, you guys need to understand that this is how we communicate. This is how the majority of deaf people communicate when they're out and about on their own without their hearing partner, their hearing friends, their hearing family. So yeah, don't ever do that. Think twice, so that's us to, what was that? You know, what? You know, it's not hard to listen. Irony, but honesty. Okay guys, so the end of this video. If you liked it, don't forget to comment below what really annoys you, what people ask you, my little deafies. Don't forget that every Sunday is Sunday Tea Talk with me. Don't forget to tune in. Bye.